So the pond's ticking along nicely. It was a nice day, so I really just wanted to show people what had gone on. Some of the blossoms coming out on the trees, which looks nice, and I was halfway through a water change and I thought, you know what, I'll stick my phone under the water and see what it looks like from underneath. It's a view you don't often get to see. So I've gotten a few new fish recently, so I thought, here's my opportunity. I'd just filled it back up, so excuse the water, it might be a little bit cloudy, but I think it's looking good. I've got myself an Acer, which you could see in the foreground there. I'm going to eventually pave around the outside, just to give it a bit, finish it off a bit. Still looks kind of half done, but yeah, the trees are coming out with some flowers which are dropping in the pond, making it a bit difficult. Okay, so let's have a look under the water. I'm not going to talk for the whole of this shot under the water. I'm going to sort of let it play out, but we can see the fish from a different angle, which was really what I was aiming to do. That first big fish there, we've got the jumbo fish from Westview Fancies, and the male that's following her. And another male as well there. But yeah, I'll just let this play. Nice to see the fish from the side, I think, which is something you often don't get to see. What you can really see quite different, and you can see it quite clearly under the water, is how different the colours are. The reds, the oranges, this bright blue you can see now. So there is a real difference in that colour. You can see the body shape as well. And that is a particularly deep red on that fish, which is really nice to see. That's something that I couldn't find for a while. And this is something you probably do know already, but I just thought I'd mention it as I didn't know. But when you're dosing the pond, you need to make sure you measure your dechlorinator for the full volume of the pond if you're filling out by a hose. If you can let a bucket stand, that kind of thing, or fill a bucket up, the amount of water you're going to basically replace, that's fine. But if you're adding it in, you do need to make sure you're dosing for the whole amount. So I'll pop the camera back under here for a little bit. So another thing, I thought I'd just give it a go. I popped over to a family member's house who has a koi pond, and they just let me. They had some of these left over, really. These Evolution Aqua Pure Pond balls, which are supposed to clear up the water. So I thought, why not? We'll give it a go. So I popped enough of those in. Always nice to see the fish properly through some clear water. I thought I'd give you a kind of shot of what it was like now, and we can check back in the future, see whether it's done much. It's pretty clear as it is already, so I'm not sure it's going to make too much of a difference, but beneficial bacteria for the filter is always good. So yeah, that's the pond all filling up. Fish are looking nice and happy. Plants are starting to grow, not taking off as quickly as I'd hoped. I'd love it if it was really full, luscious in terms of all the plants growing around the edges. But hey ho, this was taken at the beginning of summer, so potentially, in a few months' time, they will have developed. But I'm kind of reaching stocking level now. I have got the plan that I already spoke about to extend into the shed so I can keep top view ranchu, and that is still going to happen. I'm just working out the exact dimensions that I want the pond to be. I know that the depth is important for top view ranchu. I also want to be able to potentially keep other fish in there as well, so maybe something I can alter the height of the water that's in there. I'm just trying to work it all out, so that's another little project. Nice to keep. I like to keep myself busy with these kind of projects. But yeah, pond's looking good. Eventually we'll pave round there and it will kind of finish it off, but if you fancy seeing more of that, follow along, and there's some more on the way.